My boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend, and had the audacity to ask me to stay quiet. Okay, I need to tell this from the beginning because if I don't, it sounds fake. My name is Alyssa, I'm 25, I had a boyfriend named Daniel for almost 4 years, and my best friend since high school was Carla. 4 years, that's long enough to build habits together, long enough to share passwords, long enough to trust blindly. Carla wasn't just a friend, she knew everything, my insecurities, my fear of not being enough, my overthinking. She used to say, if Daniel ever hurts you, I'll destroy him myself. Yeah, the irony, it started small, that's the annoying part. If it had been dramatic, I would have noticed sooner. Daniel got distant, not mean, just slightly less interested, less affectionate, always tired, always busy. Carla, on the other hand, became more involved in my relationship. Are you sure he treats you right? Do you feel appreciated? You've been looking stressed lately. I thought she was being protective. Turns out she was just studying the cracks. I didn't suspect them, not even once, because who suspects their boyfriend and their best friend? That's such a cliché storyline. I thought I was above that kind of drama. I wasn't. The truth came in the most stupid, random way possible. One night, Daniel came over. We ordered food, watched something. He fell asleep on my couch. His phone kept lighting up. I wasn't even trying to snoop. I swear, but then I saw the name. Carla. At first I smiled. I thought, oh cute, she's probably asking about me. Then another message popped up. Did she notice anything? My stomach dropped. I unlocked his phone. I knew the password. He used my birthday. The irony just keeps getting better, right? And there it was. Weeks, maybe months. Inside jokes, complaints about me, screenshots of my texts, plans about meeting, after she goes home. They even joked about how oblivious I was. The part that hurt the most wasn't the flirting. It was the way they talked about me. Like I was dramatic, overly sensitive, too much, and the worst line, Daniel, it's easier with you. You're not complicated like her. Carla replied, I know. She overthinks everything. I felt like I was reading strangers talk about some annoying girl. That annoying girl was me. I didn't scream. I didn't cry immediately. I just felt empty. The next day, I asked Carla to come over. I didn't confront Daniel yet. I wanted to see her face first. She came with coffee, smiling, hugged me. The audacity. We sat down. I asked her casually, do you think Daniel and I are okay? She sighed dramatically, said, honestly, I think he's trying, but you can be hard to handle sometimes. Hard to handle. While she was sleeping with him, I showed her the screenshots. Her face drained of color so fast it almost impressed me. She didn't deny it. She cried, said it just happened. Said they connected emotionally. Said she never meant for it to go this far. I asked her one question. How long? She whispered, 3 months. 3 months. That's 90 days of lying to my face. Then she said something that flipped the switch in me. We didn't want to hurt you. You didn't want to hurt me. Then why did you? She begged me not to tell anyone. Please don't ruin everything, she said. We'll figure it out. The audacity of using we. Later that night, I confronted Daniel. He didn't cry. He got defensive. You've been distant too, he said. You're always stressed. You make everything heavy. So somehow, their cheating was my personality's fault. And then, I swear this is real, he said. Can we just handle this privately? No one else needs to know. Oh, so you betray me, and I'm also responsible for protecting your image. That's when I stopped being heartbroken and started being calm. And if you know me, you know calm is dangerous. I told them both the same thing. I won't say anything. They looked relieved. That was their first mistake. See, I didn't want to scream online. I didn't want to look bitter. I wanted timing. A week later, Daniel posted a cryptic story about choosing happiness. Carla reposted it with a heart. They thought they were settled. 2 weeks later, they posted a picture together. Caption, sometimes love finds you unexpectedly. Unexpectedly, while I was still his girlfriend. The comments started filling with, OMG finally, and, we knew it. Finally, so people suspected. Interesting. I didn't comment immediately. I waited 24 hours. Then I wrote one sentence. Just to clarify, Daniel and I were still together when this started 3 months ago. Carla was still calling herself my best friend. But I'm glad the truth is out now. No insults, no swearing, just facts. And then I logged off. My phone exploded. People started connecting timelines, old posts, trip dates, inside jokes that suddenly made sense. Their romantic narrative collapsed in real time. Carla texted me, why would you do that? Why would I do that? Daniel called me, immature. Immature, you cheated on me with my best friend and posted about destiny. The comments section turned brutal without me even trying. Mutual friends unfollowed them. People asked uncomfortable questions. They deleted the post. Too late. The damage was done. A few days later, Daniel showed up at my apartment. He said I embarrassed him. I looked at him and said, no. I told the truth. You embarrassed yourself. He asked if we could fix things. That was the funniest part. After all that, he still thought he had access to me. The audacity never ends. I closed the door. It's been 8 months now. They're still together, apparently. But from what I hear, it's messy, no trust, constant arguments. Turns out when you start with lies, you end up paranoid. Meanwhile, I'm fine. Actually, I'm better. I cut off both of them completely. Blocked, deleted, gone. I reconnected with friends I neglected. Started therapy, started going to the gym. Not as a revenge body thing, but because I needed somewhere to put the anger. And here's the most satisfying part. Last month, I ran into Carla at a mutual friend's birthday. She looked uncomfortable, smaller somehow. She pulled me aside and said, do you still hate me? I smiled. I don't think about you enough to hate you. And I walked away. That was my real revenge. Not screaming, not begging, not competing, just letting them lose access to me, and lose their reputation in the process. Because betrayal hurts, but the audacity, that's what changes you. And I changed, for the better.